Ebusuafo mencha chubia samo bibi akwa babi mfambra eye odino TV odino kase bosona edru sisisia no se mo amuni se ade di update ni trending news nkwa na edisu me viewers ene yahwefo na Dennis Miracles aboaje di nsem bi ababeto abonte achete otutu nsem emane eye NDC4 pa enya semputo di nchiremu apesen mu a o chese NDC4 se eye NPP amonu ko ni na eye bribery and corruption na enso entisa or the evidence in nyoma ababonte chese NDC amoni ko no na she katase she any dream any proye as wo man Ghana mo ase be kwa kuti munchemu ye pa be ba beto aso me do bibia se na any day dey kan uti odino uti bia message so be subscribe to our channel be like na do agent chesu egu comment section kama
that is how the average electorate makes their decision, and he knows very well. In fact, on one kasa ne surrogate Kofi Bentel. Onwase ßawumia is not the favorite for the 2024 elections. The reason is that Aban woman na mono modern. Onwase surrogate Bentel okay nyam na mekan. After saying say osmote ßawumia no, he added it. Why is ßawumia not the favorite? Obi, all the credible polls are in Ghana, outside Ghana, even on scientific online polls, nipa show my drink shows you say John Mahama is leading the polls. Why do you think it is so? Why do you think it is so? Absolutely, it is as simple as that. Sana assembly. We are candidates. Now we are BEMU. In fact, even if you are not in government, now we are ruling party candidate. The decision will be made on you based on Abanye Teswa we are member. It's as simple as that. And one thing about me, it can be 2 months ago. And on my Kofi Bentel fly the first kites about whether or not he can be associated or blamed for the woes of Sir Abanwe. Oba and a man for trouble on the pa and a bay now watching or Sandy Baboom. In fact, the first one can be a article crowd because as someone can online and Tasumu. It didn't make any sense. Look, the narrative Nipa etese Bentel air driving on. Dangerous.
Why is it dangerous?
What it means is that Amanyoko bi eni wo ba ba mu a obefi abemu.
Ye beto abetia no.
No matter how bad they are. And NPP they have been particularly bad. They have been spectacularly bad. The very worst government ayenya e wo Ghana ha. Obi eni. That is the reason why they are trailing in the polls. It's all that the party needs to do. They say, Omepe nipa fufuraba. No, Abeka say, I was not part of the decision making. That is the logic of Bentel's argument. It is a dangerous narrative. It means that you can be able with impunity. Send the NPP ne Oma Bayeno. Who to me say Oma si kasem. Proye can dream ne katashe to me koso. You can destroy independent state institutions. Harass nipa. Do whatever you like. Yet you pay. Now we are what candidates. I'm gonna be catch
yes.
Electorate. They say now on can't decision makers. In fact, truly speaking, nipa na mi huo people na go meet ni akasa. Kene Japan na Kwabene Japan. Yes, they were the only two who could genuinely say they were not, because at least Kene Japan they in him say. Long before Obi declared the intention to contest, he was publicly expressing a disagreement
with some government decisions.
Absolutely. The same with Kwabene Japan. In fact, Kwabene Japan, they started a poll when Akufo-Addo was then flag bearer.
Yes.
Good. So they can legitimately say, yes, me a member of NPP, but I disagree, and this is a record.
But with what the Vice President said and how or presenting a narrative, say number one, fiscal policy, finance minister, monetary policy, Bank of Ghana, and then a governor. He was specifically put in charge of leading government digitalization agenda. And a man a record in that sector and what he's done.
First of all, that record is bogus. I would systematically demolish his claim. In fact, I have a 20-minute video on my Facebook wall. If you are interested, you should listen to it. In addition to that, there's an article, Dr. Manibuama.
I've read your Manibuama
yes.
article.
Yes. Who to me read this article, no? In fact, as I'm about American seriously. There are specific untruths I can. But let me come back to as I'm worker say.
Yes.
Obi, him fana Akufo-Addo say or the digitalization share by Omianza. It kind of say you agree. I also agree. Say about Benwa, the president has ultimate responsibility.
Sure.
On na ban yen dia.
Sure.
Jobemo bia ye bia no a delegated functional responsibility.
Sure.
Because of that sunti oni be ya dwen say ono no kasa it represents the policy of the government. Okasa it supersedes anybody's voice. It's the Akufo-Addo beka no. Emu odu se den SN the ßawumia beka. SN the miracles beka or anybody else in the NPP. Into a den Akufo-Addo aka about who is managing the economy. If 2008, 2012, 2016, it is a matter of fact. Say Nana Akufo-Addo aka kire say senti okofa ßawumia ba ene say opese ono no behwe sikasem ma no. There are at least 4 videos eya dance die trodo e was
for almost about I think about 3 years continuous. Professor Mills recorded
single 2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years, right?
Yes.
Obi, ever since Professor Mills, may God keep his soul. Unfortunately, former President Mahama I do my wish and for each of the years, the economy go worse. Each of the years. Sure.
But he makes the point that our 2 year stability, you know. Now JM the head of the economic management.
JM, which year has JM ever been a head of economic management team?
President Mills, vice president.
President Mills economic management when the members of the economic management team. When President Mills was in power, did you ever hear say President Mills economic management team where they head now where they members? In fact, you interviewed a friend saying Dr. Dufo. Didn't he tell you that John Mahama wasn't the head of any economic management team? He told you here in this seat. The video is still on online. So what are you talking about? Another be a fellow back of your question.
But
you interviewed the finance minister under Professor Mills.
Yes.
The man who steered affairs under Professor Mills, who told you say John Mahama was never head of any management team. He was never a member of any economic management team in the first place. And you are here saying Felix. But he's lying. Before you interviewed him here, the video, I even shared it. Wasn't before the finance minister under John Mahama. Didn't you interview before during his flag bearership way? Didn't he tell you said John Mahama was never
Asempa FM
and never any head of any economic management? In fact, Professor Mills and Bresso, what's the economic management team? What's here? Did you hear it? Let me digress. And then you some count. You see, this time, no, we are not like our ancestors. So, NPP for the new generation, Gen Z, no, we are not like our ancestors who would clear the path for you. Obi, it is a fact. A matter of fact to say, John Mahama was vice president who was never anywhere close to the management of the economy. Then eventually in 2012, unfortunately, we lost the president. And then the vice president came to tell us, oh, you know, maybe vice president, Mr. Madaroma, Moment to us, Monsieur, maybe, I just say, and fellas, some say, and some days say, and they talk about John Mahama. Obi, the kind of economy John Mahama ever saw as president in 2010. Now, between 2012, now inflation now about 8.8. 2013, your mama the call 13.5. 2014, or the inflation call 17. 2015, or the call 17.7. 2016, or the call 15.4. Whatever the case is, the inflation that your mama inherited in 2012 was between 8% to 9%. Ever since he became president, for each of the years that John Mahama was president, inflation got